trying to make money out of stocks, you are in a right place, because on this channel I uncover penny stocks with real upside and provide a ready-to-use trading plan which you can actually copy effortlessly. Welcome to Smart Stock Sam. I'm Sam, and twice a week I break down under the radar US penny stocks by extracting meaningful insight from real-time data, which includes financials, catalysts, market buzz, and the exact trading levels which matter, all inside my custom-built dashboard. Here's the payoff which you would love. At the end of this video, I'll give you a complete trading setup with clear entry and exit level, along with an accurate risk management plan, so you can trade smarter and safer. Hold your horses and don't skip to the end if you are a real trader or investor, because the setup is useless without knowing logic behind it. Watch the full breakdown so you know what you're buying and what could break the trade. If you don't want to miss such money-making opportunities, subscribe and tap the bell icon so you can get these calls on time. All right, let's jump into today's ticker without any further ado. Today, we are diving into a name screaming for attention: Precigen Inc., ticker PGEN. If you haven't been tracking this company, you are missing one of the most compelling commercial stage transitions in biotech. Precigen isn't your average drug developer. They are the pioneers of the adenovirus platform. This is a proprietary system that allows them to program the immune system to fight rare diseases. They just hit a massive milestone with the FDA approval of Pabzimios, the first gene therapy for recurrent respiratory papillomatosis. Patients, this replaces a lifetime of surgeries. For investors, it means Precigen has moved from a cash-burning research project into a high-margin commercial powerhouse with virtually no competition. When we analyze the price history, we see a clear pattern of institutional accumulation. Back in late 2025, the stock rallied hard on that FDA approval news, followed by a healthy pullback into October. That cooling-off period was a gift. It flushed out weak hands and established a rock-solid floor near the $3 range. Since then, we have seen a systematic recovery. We aren't just bouncing, we are carving out a series of higher lows that have culminated in a confirmed breakout uptrend. As of January 7th, 2026, the price is sitting at $4.55. This stock refused to stay down during its drawdown and is now powering through previous resistance with surgical precision. Before we get into the technical levels that could send this into blue sky territory, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button and subscribe. It helps the channel and ensures you stay ahead of these high momentum biotech moves. Moving into the fundamentals, the picture gets even more interesting. We are looking at a $2 billion market cap. In biotech, $2 billion is the sweet spot. It's large enough to prove the company has real institutional backing, but small enough that a successful commercial launch can still double or triple the valuation. We also need to focus on the float, which is sitting at 52%. This tells us about supply and demand. A 52% float means roughly half of the shares are locked up by insiders and long-term institutions. When a major catalyst hits, that limited supply leads to explosive price moves because there simply aren't enough shares available for the wave of new buyers. Technically, the RSI is currently at 67. Think of the RSI as a momentum thermometer. At 67, we are in the power zone. We aren't overbought yet, which usually happens once you cross 70, but we have undeniable strength. The standout statistic, however, is the distance to the 52-week low. We are up a staggering 325% off the lows of the past year. While some might think they missed the boat, I see this as fundamental validation. A stock doesn't move 300% by accident. Despite that run, we are still only 7% away from the 52-week high. That 7% gap acts like a magnet. Stocks in a breakout trend love to test their yearly highs, and once they break that ceiling, you enter blue sky territory where historical resistance vanishes. The news cycle is reinforcing this bullish narrative. Precigen is being spotlighted for its strong insider ownership. When management holds their shares during a 300% rally, it proves they believe the stock is still significantly undervalued. The biggest catalyst on the immediate horizon is the J.P. Morgan Healthcare Conference. CEO Helen Sabzevari is scheduled to present on January 15th. In this sector, the JPM conference is the Super Bowl. It's where partnerships are announced and where big money managers decide where to park their capital for the year. The market is clearly front-running this event. Wall Street is starting to chase this move. Analysts have set a meme price target of $8.50. with high-end targets at $9. With the stock at $4.55, the pros are saying this company is worth double its current price. This consensus suggests the risk-to-reward ratio is heavily skewed for the bulls. So, how do we trade this? Let's move on to our chart inside trading view, where we have a clear structure. There is a solid floor of support between $3.80 and $4. As long as we stay above $4, my bias remains 100% bullish. For an entry, I am looking at the current strength at $4.55 or any small dip toward $4.25. My first target is $6.50. My secondary target is that analyst mean of $8.50. We are risking about 75 cents to potentially make $4. Watch the volume during the JP presentation. A volume spike on a green candle is your signal that the institutions are taking this to the next level. Biotech is volatile, so manage your position size. That's it for today. If you liked this breakdown and want to catch these setups early, hit subscribe, tap the bell, and smash like. It genuinely helps the channel grow. For more plays like this, watch my recent uploads. And remember, I dig through the data to find hidden gems. But stock investing is inherently risky. Never trade money you can't afford to lose. This is my own opinion for information, and the decision is yours. See you next time. Take care.